Hello, welcome to the official developer walkthrough of Big Neon Tower vs Tiny Square. This is the third game in the Big Tower Tiny Square series, and it's the one with the most 90s aesthetic, as you can tell. So I'm going to collect all the cherries, I'm going to talk to all the squares. So if you want to experience this game, but not actually play it or beat it, you've come to the right video. Here we go. Yo, back again. Still trying to rescue Pineapple, huh? Yep, sure are. Little tip. Climb narrow corridors by smashing that jump button. No need to hold a direction either. So if you don't already know, you just have to hop into one of those little corridors and repeatedly press your jump button, and you'll climb up really, really fast. Is your path locked? Find the unlock switch. There's almost always one nearby. That's true. If you need help on this first level, I'm sorry, but this game just might not be for you. Don't touch the red neon, it'll zap you to death. Just ask Gary. Oh right, he's dead. So the red neon's supposed to look like one of those old theaters, maybe you even still have one in your town, that had lots of red neon light, this kind of pattern on the carpet, and in general, this is just supposed to be a fun arcadey vibe for this tower. You don't breathe oxygen, that must make swimming easier. Anyone who's played the previous games would know this game doesn't have a lot of swimming parts. They weren't particularly well received before, so I tried to avoid them as much as I could. But it's a platformer, so still gotta have swimming parts. Want to ride a light beam? It's easy, you stick to it. So these are kind of the newest little mechanic I added for this tower, where you can ride these light beams. Riding it from underneath gives you a little jump at the end, otherwise you're totally stuck to it. The electrical work in this tower is deadly. Whoever was the electrician sucks. It's true. If you do the electricity in a building and it's as deadly as this tower, then you probably should not be an electrician. Why did they make me the electrician for this tower? I'm supposed to be the chef, Jeff. So there's a little explanation why this tower is so deadly, because they had somebody who's trained as a chef doing the electrical work. That's a bad idea. Hop in one of these boxes for a big jump boost. Here's the other main mechanic out of this game, is these little boxes that you use to hide from the security bots that are coming up, as well as to give the player a jump boost. I wanted to change it up from the regular little jump pads that have been in the past two games. I heard Big Square fired his chef. Wonder what happened to him. The new cook is Brooke. Well, you know, the chef became the electrician, and that's why the tower sucks. Security can be tight around here. If you get spotted, a box makes a nice hiding spot. There's security, chasing us as he does, and we plop in the box. Security gets confused, and he runs away. These bots are lazy. Other bots patrol the area. My advice, don't get close to either. It's true, sometimes if you time your jump totally perfect, you can avoid them, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you just can't avoid the security bots. Sometimes you just have to be patient too. Wait them out. Oh, my first death. There will be many of those. Because even though I made the game, it's still tough. And I actually haven't played the game in a while before recording this, so this might not go very well. Don't want to jump aside? Just barely tap the jump button and you won't. So you just give a little tap. And there you go. Pineapple looks so flat. Aren't pineapples supposed to be round and spiked? I don't like this art style. Many people don't. The art style I was going for is actually called Memphis, or Milano Memphis, and it was used very, very heavily in the 90s. I hope you're enjoying the climb so far. It starts to get pretty tough soon. Does it though? I'm breezing through here. Oh. Did you come all this way to say hi to me? Oh. A couple of these squares you're gonna have to die if you want to see what they say. Or just watch this video. Did you come all the way here to say hi to me? Thanks, I needed that today. So there we have a very lonely square who just wanted somebody to talk to. COVID's been tough on the small squares too. The bots can move anywhere, but are slow. Keep that in mind when running from them. Because sometimes you have to trick the bots into following you. Get close, and then you can run away faster. That was quite a chase, or was it? I honestly wasn't paying attention. That guy's a bit of a jerk square. Are you really going to rescue Pineapple this time? Poor thing has been through a lot. So, if any of you have played the previous games, you probably have an idea of how this might go with Pineapple's, let's say, fate. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh my god. This is a little too early for me to start falling apart. Hopefully some of you have noticed the nifty little jumps. So, tiny square now does a little flip if your jump is at the very end of a ledge. Timing is important, especially at this part. Watch the triangle saw and avoid it. Like nothing. Watch out for these broken neon lasers. They switch on and off every few seconds. They do give you a handy little blink right before they do. Although it didn't help me there. Ooh. I did not time that properly. Or that. Or that. I definitely wasn't supposed to do that. There we go. What am I doing up here? I'm working or studying. Definitely not playing a game. Yeah. I wonder where a lot of you are playing this game at. I don't mean website. I mean your literal presence. You might be at school. You might be at work. You might be at home, supposed to be doing school or work. Just like that small square. The broken lasers flash right before they move. Use the flash to time your jump. So helpful. I'm supposed to meet a blind date around here, but I think I got ditched. Sad face. That's pretty sad. Apparently, the small squares have a little society of their own, which I should know about since I created them. Where is my date? We're supposed to sit by the water and watch the saws kill you. It's sad that he got ditched, that they're meeting at the wrong spot by the water, but at the same time, given that their date was supposed to be watching Tiny Square die, I don't feel that bad for him. Alright, this part's pretty tough. You want to do that, put that, jump that way, go down here. Yep. And not do that. So this version is basically the same version that you'll play across Steam, itch, various websites. This one isn't totally up to date because I see the little bridge switch has already been activated, which isn't good. But it's kind of inconsequential to the sequence, so it's really not that big a deal. Oh no. I was really hoping I was going to get through this part on one try, like I almost did, which would have been unheard of. So whoa, I did go in there. Sometimes you don't even need to use that little box. You may actually be better off just trying to make it all the way up to the checkpoint rather than try to hop in the box and have that security guy kill you. That time I kind of did a mix of both, accidentally following in the box and then hitting jump, but whatever works, works, right? Yikes, that last section was brutal. It gets easier from now on. I get the impression he's not telling the truth. Just in time. But now I do have to go back down and talk to that other tiny square. Small square, not tiny square. Who told you it gets easier going up? They are a liar. It only gets harder. Try to run under the saws or try to ride the light beam. The choice is yours. Indeed, it doesn't matter too much which way you go. Some people find it easier than others. Alright, now it does start getting pretty tough. Trying to collect this cherry, eh? This will be a tough one, good luck. It is tough because you have to kind of thread the needle there between that saw and the tiny little platform. And then if you don't know how to do this part, it can be a little tricky. Generally, you want to time it, so as soon as you can, you want to go up that way and jump. But I missed my timing there, because you have a very small little platform on the side to do your wall jump off of. Just missed. That wasn't a just miss. I don't know what happened there. Alright, here we go again. There we go. Like nothing. The next part looks fun. I wish I was the one climbing the tower. Want to switch? That would be a neat mechanic for a future game, being able to switch out the tiny squares with small squares with tiny square. The reason he says this part's fun is because it's a really simple little wall jump to light beams, and it feels pretty satisfying. That might be my favorite part in the game. A lot of us small squares don't like Big Square, but not me. I think he's great. Not all the small squares are good. Some of them are evil like Big Square. So you want to wait out this guy to the last minute like I was talking earlier. That way you'll have room to grab the cherry at the bottom. Otherwise, the security bots take the most direct route to you. So if you try to go sooner, before he gets close to you on that back wall, he will get you. And it's pretty much always a photo finish. This one's gonna be close. Got it. And because I said I was gonna talk to all the small squares, oh my lord. There we go. Stress-free water chase part. Aren't you being chased? Stop wasting time talking to me. Well, no, I'm not being chased. I already did that part. These jumps look tough. Don't slip. I saw that coming, and I still did it. That was close. If you can dodge a saw, you should do pretty well at this section. This part looks way trickier than it is. Basically, you just want to wait until that top saw, the really fast one, is about where the box is, maybe a little before. And you want to launch, and you'll be fine. Just like that. How did Big Square get to the top of this tower anyhow? It's too big to climb it. That's a very good point. I have no idea how Big Square gets to the top of the tower each time. Alright, another one of the really tricky parts. So with this one, you're going to want to start going before that thing's ended flashing to have enough time to grab the cherry and get back. It's also smart here to have unlocked the door before you go for the cherry, just in case you die, then you don't have to backtrack twice. But I did not do that, because I'm trying to do this like a pro. I ain't gonna do it, because I'm not a pro. I don't know, that was pretty sweet actually. Maybe I am. I did make the game after all. Nope, not a pro. Oh. There we go. Now we ride it to freedom. Only one more section of the tower left. We're so close. You can do it. That's nice and encouraging. I like having Pineapple around. Can't you and Big Square just share? No. You can't. Pineapple was Tiny Squares first. Not like Pineapple chose to get kidnapped. Or did Pineapple? Might have to explore that in a future... It's gonna be tight. Nope. There we go. I'm so lonely. Will you be my best friend? Oh right, you already have one. Yeah, can't have more than one best friend. Can you? Alright, this is definitely the hardest part of the game. So there's a couple ways you can do this here. One, you can just make it run for it. You kind of want to watch the lasers ahead, because they're really what's going to determine whether you make it or not. So you want to time it so that you're falling about when the lasers are going to set the cherry free. You got this guy following, and I timed it wrong. Nope. There we go. If I could jump properly, I would have made it. The other strategy here, too, is to get close to the bottom, wait for security to get close to you, and die on purpose. Because you'll respawn fast enough to not trigger security again, like I just did here. So now you don't have security after you, and you can take a little more time. There we go. That's the easy way of doing that part. Also, did I miss a cherry? Oh no. Was I not paying attention? I think I missed the cherry on the last one, didn't I? Oh no. That just means I'm gonna have to re-record this. This section shows you the cherries you collected and your deaths. Fun. I am bewildered. I can't believe I missed a cherry. And I can't go back down there. You might see some edits in this video later. If you see some strange editing because I messed up, that would be why. So here you see your little stats. So I did pretty good here. Not too many going up at all. And what's this? Scrolling text kills? That's very curious. I don't recall killing anything. So you finally made it. According to my clock, it took you long enough. As you can see, Pineapple is perfectly happy with me. No need to try any further rescue. Well, we know that's a lie, because clearly there's some scrolling text below that says help below Pineapple. So I don't think Pineapple's perfectly happy with Big Square. Seriously, don't do it. I'm warning you, just quit now. Well, here we go again. No, that's the emergency quit switch, not the bridge collapse switch. And squish. You killed Pineapple again for the third time. I'm pretty sure anyone who's played the game before saw that coming. Probably didn't see the method coming. Don't think anybody called the quit button falling on top of Pineapple, but hey, that's how this one goes. All the way back down. Well, that's just gonna bother me. I can't believe I missed a cherry. I lied. I lied on this video. I said I was gonna collect them all. What's really gonna bug me is if I go back and see that I did collect all the cherries and it didn't count it properly. That's gonna rattle me. Hey look, a new statistic was added. Kills? Oh, that's right. There's your 1x Pineapple kills. I got pretty lucky for that section. No, there's a death. I expected to die more getting back through there, but oh well. So, how about being best friends now? Too soon? Okay, that is too soon. Pineapple just died, and that square wants to be best friends? Come on. Why can't we all just get along? Oh right, Big Square stole pineapple. You have to go back down? Huh, the weird level design makes more sense now. That's right. All these levels have to be designed going up and down, which is quite a bit more difficult than you would expect. Oh, no, can't make it. Can Big Square fly? I just can't understand how he made it up there without help. That is a mind-boggler. Maybe there'll be a Big Square game one day where you have to get Big Square to the top of these towers. Nah, that sounds boring. Big Square must be furious. Why does this keep happening? Well, technically, Big Square's contraptions are always the thing that kills Pineapple, so he should be mad at himself, really. Is going down the tower easier or harder than going up? I don't know. Generally, it's a little bit easier going down, but it really depends on the section. I'm gonna grab this checkpoint first, and let's go see what the guy at the bottom has to say. How did you even get down here? I didn't think it was possible. Anything's possible when you try hard enough. That's not true at all. There are definitely some sections that are not possible to get back to. All shall bow down to Big Square. I'm a sycophant. Tee-hee. So that's a really bad small square. That guy is obsessed with Big Square. That's not good. It's very cult-like. Oop, almost lost it there. I take back what I said. I don't want to switch with you. Murderer. So clearly that guy is blaming Tiny Square on what happened to Pineapple. Even though I don't think you can say that it was totally Tiny Square's fault. Big Square did warn Tiny Square not to hit the switch though, so I don't know. Who's the murderer? Let me know in the comments. Oh no. Why am I falling apart here? This isn't that tough. Oh boy. That was unorthodox, but I'll take it. Alright, this part's a little tricky too. You really gotta time it right and thread through the two saws while avoiding the lasers. Like that. Gotta wait this saw out here. Uncollected cherries disappeared suddenly. Did you kill them too? That's right. That's why I was so upset about the cherries before, is you cannot collect them on the way down, only on the way up. Why, do you ask? Because it would be very, very difficult to place them in spots that require some challenge while going up and down with the level design. Oh no, I think those cherries were sentient like pineapple. That means they were alive, and that I may have just killed yet another sentient fruit being in this universe. Who told you it gets easier going down? No one? Whoops, I let it slip. See what this guy has to say. We all know Big Square is going to revive Pineapple and make a new tower, right? Do we, though? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm making these games a while. I don't know how much longer I'm going to make them. See what happened with the dating couple. I had the best date while you were gone. They just left. Seriously, ask them. So somehow, while we were climbing the tower, those two met up and had, according to that guy, a great date. That was the worst date ever. I need to start dating outside of my section. Well, that's both sad and kind of funny. He thought they had a great date. The other person, he, she, I don't think the squares have any particular gender, did not enjoy that date at all. And what a hilarious misunderstanding. What a ridiculous death for Pineapple. Meta jokes are stupid. Yeah, meta jokes suck. Is that even a meta joke? Or is that just a fourth wall break? I did it, I did it. I beat the original Big Tower Tiny Square. Now that's a meta joke. Because if you remember, on the way up, that square insisted they were not playing a game. But now we find out that is indeed what they were doing that whole time, is trying to beat the original Big Tower Tiny Square. And they did it, and they should be proud. This part's a little tricky as well. You really gotta watch the timing of the saws and the laser. Like that. Oh no, oh no. Ooh. Just like these neon lasers, my heart is broken for Pineapple. It is sad. Poor Pineapple just gets destroyed every time. Maybe one day Pineapple will get their revenge. It's another one where you gotta watch the timing of that saw on the far side, because you can get through this part, but if the saw isn't down, you're not going anywhere. Too soon. Like I said, if the saw is not down, you're not going anywhere. Oh, and I jumped when I shouldn't have jumped. Just to be safe, we'll wait till he goes away. Hey, the door is open now. A brand new water section? Oh well, that sucks. I just realized I am a liar twice now, because I did not go and see what the square had to say before I made it up this section on the way up. So, the gist of what he says is something along the lines of, oh, I wonder what's behind the door, because it's locked behind then. Oh my god, that is not the part where I wanted to die. Now we gotta do this again. And this isn't that fun of a section. Oh no. Okay, it was no problem. So you wanna hide in the corner, back down in the corner, and scooch across. Do you know your family history? I'm thinking of looking into my square roots. Get it? Because they're squares. And roots is a term for looking up your family history. And square root is a, whatever, you get it. You get it or you don't. Your actions speak louder than words. That's because I've never heard you speak. That's true. Tiny Square is a silent protagonist. Tiny Square probably will never speak, because if I had to give it a voice, it would be mine. And as you can tell from this video, nobody wants that. How did everything go up top? There was a lot of shaking down here. Everything okay? Wow. You almost made it back down. Keep going. Hi, friend. I hope you're having a great day. You know, outside of the murder stuff. Day's not going too bad. This is no record-breaking run, but it hasn't been that bad. Outside of the choppiness. I apologize if it's a little choppy. I've been having some computer issues. And unfortunately, there's no parts to replace my computer with, so I hope you're enjoying the climb down. Should be pretty easy at this point. Oop, almost tagged him. Am I psychic? I said pineapple looked flat, and look what happened. Ah, a bit of foreshadowing. Way back down at this section. Tiny Square is going to pay for what happened to Pineapple. Hey, that's you. If Big Square does die, what will happen to all of us? We still need a villain to work for. I guess some of them like working for Big Square. Frankly, I haven't thought that much about the character history of the small squares. Oh. That's not really what I meant to do. Oh my lord. Wait, one more time. Normally you can just head for the checkpoint, but I did not do that. I decided to take the safe route. Run! Isn't security still after you? No. Security is not. Big Square is definitely firing the electrician after all of this. That's true. Suppose you can blame the death on the electrician, since he was the one that wired that sign to fall the way it did. Fun fact, this place used to be a box factory. The real fun fact here is, originally when I was designing this, there was going to be a far more focus on stealth, and the player could actually drop a box to hide in like another well-known video game character, but it just wasn't working. It slowed the pace of the game a ton. So I decided to make the boxes static, something that he just fell into. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Big Square is going to demote me again. Sociology, here I come. A little joke for all my sociologist friends out there. Kind of a demeaning joke, but still, it's a joke. I bet the chef can make something pretty tasty out of what's left of pineapple. That's true. If you like pineapple, which I do. Did you collect all the cherries? Did you? Did you? No, I didn't. I was supposed to. I just noticed the light beam's reverse direction. I'm not the fastest square. Did you notice the light beam's reverse direction? If not, you might not be the fastest square either. But that's okay. I'm glad there wasn't much water in this tower. You probably are too. As I explained before, water sections not very well received, so pretty much cut them out. Let's go! Zap Big Square and avenge Pineapple. This place is really falling apart. All the doors and elevators were destroyed somehow. So close. Are you ready for what's going to happen next? What are you waiting for? Hit that switch. Alright. No, these lasers are gonna zap me dead, just like Gary. Looks like I'm too heavy. I just broke through the lasers like nothing. Ha, no revenge for you this time. Better luck next time. Ha ha ha. What the? Oh no. Squish. $23.15, $41.10, not too bad at all. 72 deaths. That's a pretty darn good run. Well, that is all for this walkthrough. If you had trouble playing the game, I'm going to see if I can tag different sections and whatnot, so it's a little easier to search through, so you don't have to spend 40 minutes searching through a video to find which part you're stuck at. But I hope you find it helpful, and I thank everybody who plays the game. I really appreciate it. I don't make these for nobody to play, so if you can get out there, play it somewhere, give it a good rating, I would really appreciate that. Thanks again.